festival, not only for reggae music, but even in my career, coming up as a reggae artist, because Reggae Around the River has been like one of the first international festivals that I was excited about leaving Jamaica to come and perform. So to see it keep going after all these years, and that's like maybe 18 years ago. Understand? So
I remember. I think I remember that.
Yeah. So we always love Carol, you know. So Miss Carol Brown, always give thanks for her to select me at that time, because it has put me on a path of a wonderful and great experience to where I am today. You know? Yeah.
You brought some guests with you as well to share this experience with you. Could you introduce them for us?
My dear, we have Kool, Johnny Kool.
Yeah, man, blessed.
We have Kamau.
Yeah, man, greetings. Kamau, Imhotep.
I'm going to Bridget introduce himself. Leaf of Life, you know. So, here are the names. So, we're one family, you know.
And you just came out with a new album, Tears of Love.
Yes.
Debut, some songs.
Tears of Love, yeah. So that's why I take this opportunity to also play some of the new songs. Because many of the time we do a show and then we only tell people we have a new album out, and we never really introduce those songs to the people and give them a choice to maybe say, okay, this is what he's coming out with, okay, I like that, okay, maybe it could be greater. So it's a part of my show to always share the people what's the plan, what we have out now, what's going on, because live performance is an experience. Sometimes some people get to see you twice in their life, sometimes some people see you for the first time, sometimes some people might see you for the 8th or the 9th time. So they get something new to, they say okay, and they go search, or they say to somebody else, oh, he got some new songs that I like, you know. He's still going on after all these years, you know. So yeah, there's many different aspects to it, you know.
Yeah, you find different inspiration from these other types of music or what's happening.
Yeah, because reggae music, as we would say, growing up in Jamaica, we say reggae music talk about every anchor, every pin. That means there is no topic in the world that reggae music don't talk about. You understand? Reggae music, just a man make a song, just maybe just have a bucket of water. You understand? This is how that's how simple reggae can be. And you understand? A man will still sing a song about one of the deepest political issues in the world. So this is how what reggae music is our day-to-day life. You know, we don't get up and smile every day, and we don't get up and sad every day. There is time that, you understand, you're feeling a little down, and that's why we have a thing called happiness. There's time when you feel it, and there's a thing called hopefulness, and because there's many moods, you know. That's what makes the human experience so great. You know?
Yeah, and then also looking at how in the history of reggae music coming from the poor neighborhoods and the more tough areas as well, and how that's also helped people stay uplifted and motivated.
Yeah, and I'm kind of happy you kind of say that too, because it make many people think sometimes the way we might react to a lot of things. Some people might think that is we mean danger. No, but it's just the aggressive nature of how we were brought up, because coming up in the ghetto, in the hood, in the slum, stepping towards something, you don't just step slow or cautious. You just make a big step towards it, so somebody who is not from that kind of community might look at you like, oh, he's gonna hurt somebody, but it's not a hurtful reaction, it's just the way you react at things might look a little more bold or a little more aggressive, because when you're coming from the ghetto, it's like you don't sure about that chance. So any opportunity you get, you're gonna go after it, like we say, capitalize it. You understand? You're gonna step towards it, aggressive, because you can't go back in the community and tell somebody, you know, I get that chance, but it's because I was too slow. It sounds to the man in the ghetto like, yeah, you're a fool, or you're stupid, or you're crazy, because this is how ghetto people react to things. You're idiot, man. So this is many times that nature come out in reggae music, and even in dancehall music. The way somebody says, oh, the way he talk, maybe he's violence. No, but you know, mean nothing. It's like two Jamaicans might be in a car park in America, having just a joke, full conversation. An American watching through a window, and she's gonna call the police car. You're gonna believe that, whoa, those two Jamaicans gonna kill each other, because Jamaicans are very expressive, you know, and you me I tell you a story. So you're gonna watch from a distance like that, he's gonna kill the other one, because maybe your culture is not like that. But they don't mean, if you should understand the conversation, they're having fun, they're out there running joke. It's just like you're watching a stand-up comedy, that's what they're really doing, but you don't understand them. So sometimes we kind of asking the people to sometimes don't just quick to, you understand? That's why within Rastafari movement we say leave all judgment to the Almighty, because sometimes your eyes might deceive you, even though it's your eyes see, but there is no facts in that scene, because what you're interpreting is not what is really happening. So you understand?
Yeah, we saw last night we saw another amazing Jamaican performer and entertainer, Sizzla, and that was also another very good performance. Yeah. And he was kind of maybe describing as you are, in terms of very much expressing his full self on the stage.
Yeah. So it's wonderful, you know. Big up Sizzla always, and we try to stay as one family within the community, Rastafari community. It's not just within the community, but within the music, because being a person who has inspired other people, we have to show the people that we are one family, and we are in unity, and we love each other, we don't fight each other, we don't hate each other, because that's what the people will take away. That, okay, they're talking about love, they're talking about togetherness, unity, and they're not living that way. So, you understand, we try to live the way we talk. We're not perfect, and sometimes we might slip up, and that's why there is mercy, and that's why there is forgiveness. And if you don't learn to forgive, then you won't be forgiven. So these are the things but we try our best, because that's what we learned from Mama, that all your best is good enough. So we just try our best, you know, to at least be at peace with each other, be at one, and try to come to terms and know that we're on one mission. It's the same mission that Bob Marley has been, and Peter Touch, all the other wonderful artists. Is just we're in a different time, different era, so we might have different way of playing our music from Bob Marley did in his time, or Peter Touch did in his time, because as generation go on, sometimes you see the music get a little more up-tempo than it used to be in the 60s or in the 70s, and that's what it is, because if we still don't respect every generation for their input and their part to play, then it's not something that is transcending. Understand? Something die if you don't transcend it. So we're always happy to see every generation put their little input and add to it and make it what it is today. I mean, we can say, okay, 30 years from now, Rastafari music will still be around, and the Rastaman will still have a significant meaning in the world. So it's the same music, you know. It's just this is our time. This is our part to play. This is we now, our generation, with the pen and the paper, writing our page in this great book of history, because it's an unwritten, it's a never stop. It's a story that never stop, you know. So generation will come after us who will add their page to the road of life, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, some of the new generation is a little bit addicted to the hype, for sure, of the dancehall music.
Yeah, we can. we can. But as I want to say is that sometimes those music is the kind of press that they get. Why sometimes we think that they are so popular, because it don't carry that impact that reggae carry. When you travel the world and see the impact of reggae music, you know that I do dancehall music, but just to have fun and energize the young generation, to show them that yes, we got this ability. We can do dancehall music every day of the week, but we choose to be conscious and we choose to do conscious music. So, but it is the media, it is the emphasis that the media put on dancehall music, make it seem like it have energy, but it don't really. It's like watching the news and you living in a community, you know that there's 100 positive people who do good things in your community, but you never see those people on the news. But one person running a liquor store or rob somebody, and that all over the news all day. This is the first time your community will be on the international news. It's because a man break into a liquor store. So it's not just in the music, it's just, I don't know if it's a new trend now on the TV and in the press. It's to more place, more emphasis on what is negative. So everybody who is going to hear about your community for the first time, this is what they're going to ask you. Who is the guy who robbed the liquor store? So, and it's not a negative community. So it's the same thing with Jamaican music. There's so much good music, good artists coming out of Jamaica. Artists who has been there a long time, even new artists too, who is doing their thing, which is very influential and a lot of kids is following, but that's not what the press is going to write about. You understand? Because the press don't want to write about what the good Samaritan do, or what the good community leader do, or what the good teacher do, or the good activist. They write about what the negative person do. You understand? So every time you hear about Jamaica, it's from a negative point of view. So you will find 100,000 songs come out, but they don't write about one song that maybe create a negative impact. And they say, oh, here it is now, whoa, and they blow that song up, and they blow that media up, and they blow that hype up. So and so make it seem it's just like with violence in Jamaica. Being from Jamaica, everybody will think that, okay, we got 14 parish, 1 Kingston. But everybody will tell you Jamaica violent because they hear some violence happening in Kingston. This is 1 parish out of 14. So you're gonna tell me that in 14 parish in a country, 1 parish let the whole country. So this is how the media put things, any little negative things, they use it to cover everything else, put it aside. So it's the same thing with the, because being a part of the reggae industry, I can testify that dancehall music is not big. There is no traveling the world doing music, doing both dancehall and doing reggae music. Dancehall got no market. You can go on YouTube, you could go on Google, and you would see that there is more than 150,000 reggae festivals around the world. You can't find 5 dancehall festivals. So if you put it on a scale that 100,000 of this thing, 5 of this thing, what you would say is big? What would you say is popular? If there's 100,000 of these things to prove and 5 of these things. If we're gonna talk about economical benefits, I'll know there's no artist who can outsell Bob Marley, and he's not dancehall. So economically, dancehall don't produce more economical benefits. Dancehall don't produce more hype or generate more popularity than reggae music, but this is what the media write about. So to everybody know, it come like it's not reggae music, it's the big music. It seems like dancehall music is the trend when dancehall has no power.
Yes, that being said, good day. Lyndon Jones from Kerry Press.
Yes,
nice meeting you.
yes, my brother.
Yeah. I want to ask you about your new album. I want to know what's your favorite on that new album you dropped, Tears of Love. And another question to Jamaica just legalized marijuana. I want your take on that. Okay.
Well, my favorite track from the album is the album, you know, because it's an album that I think every track is kind of relevant. But there's a track that a track called "We Are Only Human." You understand? That track really touched me. Cause looking at the time right now is we read books about UFO and alien and all kind of thing, but we are the problem. Understand? It's human killing human, eating human, fighting human, destroying human, robbing human. Everything that you try to put your finger on is a human that do it start. So we have to recognize that all of we are human. And I think if we start to emphasize on that, then we'll eliminate a little bit of some of the problem, because everybody is asking the same question: what's happening? But who's doing it? That's the answer. Because if you're gonna ask a question like what's wrong in the world, what is it going on, you have to look at who is doing it. Yeah, it's human. It's not the cow, it's not the animal, it's not the goat, it's not the bird without, you know, no body from Mars or no outer space. It's human. When you hear about crime rate, it's a next man with a gun shooter, man, you know. You understand? So so all of this is, so that's why I'm trying. That song to me is like, yeah, it can create a lot of eye-opening, you know. You understand? And thinking about marijuana legalization in Jamaica now, I'm not gonna quick to jump on certain things when it comes to Jamaica. When it comes to Jamaica, I like to give things time. Because, as you know, we kind of have the little wagon system where we will jump on something because, yeah, it look good in America now, because, oh, California is legalizing marijuana, oh, they're doing it in Oregon, oh, so we can make some money. But then suddenly if America get a new government and a new president and say, no more marijuana, then you hear Jamaica come and say, no more marijuana. It's not like we have a leader with our own mind, and we wouldn't say, like what they say in America, constitution. I don't even know if we have no constitution that we can say, well, this is the law, and so it's going to stay. So a new party take over, a new president in America, so them say, marijuana legalize. We go close the embassy, bam. See, you understand? So I'm not going to say it's a good thing, but I will give it time. And being a person from the Rastafarian community, it's not really a benefit to the Rastafarian community, because Rastafarian community is not even 5% a part of the whole delegation that is taking place to legalize marijuana. It is more professors and doctors and businessmen and pharmacy owners and technocrats, people who don't even know that they didn't like marijuana or they have any form of association with it. So Rasta is like 5% out of this. You understand? So it's still, give it time. Okay, you understand? It's something that we've been fighting for years, so we don't want to sound like we want to knock it. We're against it, no, but we can't just jump and say to you, yes, and 5 years from now you see me and say, but Antonio, you were saying this and saying that, and then it's so like, yes, and so we have to say, give it time, because it's something that we want. You understand? Because it will show you that, yes, at least some of the things that Peter Touch, Bob Marley has fight for, and many other legendary reggae artists finally come to fulfillment. You understand?
Hi there, I'm Lisa Love and I'm with KMUD Radio. I want to first off thank you for your performance, for the group of folks that I was standing with. They were all strangers to begin with, but by the time we were dancing and all singing your songs, it was like they were family. And for you to do that and produce that, that is just so beautiful. My one question is that the two guest artists that you brought up, I was wondering how you chose them and why you decided to bring them up on stage with you. Thank you.
Well, my first state, I'm a Bobo Shanti, you know, and the first time I go to the Bobo camp, they teach me that if I'm gonna be a part of this movement, I must look at every Bobo Shanti like a brother. So if I'm driving 3:30 in the morning in the darkest bush and I see a Rasta man, I'm supposed to know in my head and in my heart that I'm safe. So I'm not supposed to question second that if I should stop and give that Rasta man a ride. Why is he a criminal? Will he hurt me? You understand? So this is the first thing you learn. So you're joining a family. Because you're not gonna drive and say, oh, my brother that, oh, I wonder if I should pick him up. So this is what we learn. So this is how we try to live. Try to live by what we learn. So like my brother, him link me on Facebook and say, yeah, I'm there California and Bobo John was star. So this is how it happened. I'm just telling him, yes, we give him my word and try to live by my word. And Fyakin is another artist that, you understand, he's one of the warriors who we love. And we try to keep them on track, tell them, encourage them. That means if we can't do nothing more than that, this is what we can do at the moment. So that can keep him, we can know that yes, at least somebody like us think about you and make you know, keep fighting, man. Because today might be for me, tomorrow for you. Because every man get his day, you know. So, because this is how life is. Yeah, so this is how it really happened. These are my two blood brothers now. I understand where we're trying to create this unity and my label Bonfire Music. So Kool, Johnny Kool, and let the people in me say something, Johnny.
Yeah, you know, give thanks for the time and the energy, you know what I mean? Anthony B is one of the blessed Rasta who look out for people straight up and give younger artists like myself and Kamau the chance to present yourself on the largest stage throughout the world, you know what I'm saying? So I have to give thanks to that. That's it.
Yes, Kamau, say something more.
Greetings. My name is Kamau Imhotep. And like Kool, Johnny Kool said that Anthony B's family, family like that, in the truest sense of the word. And we give thanks for the platform that we've been given. We also would like to thank the organizers of the festival. It was a wonderful experience. We want to thank you, the press, for the support that you've given over the years. I've been watching this festival for a very long time, and alas, I was on it tonight, and it was a really great experience. Kamau Imhotep is the name. I am a vocalist, former lead singer of the band Kool, and I'm now on a solo path, and I'm collaborating and doing things with the man himself, Anthony B. So we give thanks for the opportunity. Yes.
Just live for life.
Blessed good night. Yes, as the artist said, from reaching California, I say, some people ask me if I'm on a big festival where I keep down here, and I know I'm not on it. Like, book, you know? So I say the only option I'm on to, yo, live for life, I go like and touch it because Kalanji there on it, you know? A couple people I say, Kalanji now, I know visa right now, you know, so look sticky in the artist. Try to get money still. But, you know, Anthony B, Sizzler, Capitan, and that's the thing there. You see what I said? My artist them there. Tony Rebel, next artist, Queen Africa, same way. Them people they get I strength, you know? So I ever look to the bigger brothers and the bigger sisters for look I through, you know? I only direction is to a musician who know I as an artist with talent, you know, forget to the mission, you know? Well, I keep on linking Anthony B still, you know, like, yo, Dada, me I look for you, call me on over there, you know? And him say, alright, I know nothing to give your brother some energy. So, live for life, just present, you know? So I say, alright, Dada, anything will take for me present right now, I'm gonna be on Reggae on the River. And I find my way here, you know, through all means to be here. And you know, the brother did call in, and you see the time was out on him certain way, and you know, him still to him word, you know. So that's what's a brother for, you know what I'm saying? Well, my name is Lee for Life first. Many people see me, but you know, I'm coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Songs. You know, just like the greats, you know what I'm saying? And you can look out for me, you can check out my songs on YouTube, and you can check out my Facebook page too, you know, whatever go on, you know, the music, I put it out one thing, you know. Bless up, thanks everyone, you know, for support, and look out for the youths, you know. Big up Anthony Bill from your heart. His Majesty, everything is true Rastafari, same way. And his Haile Selassie, I connect I and I to all musicians and all people who follow the movement, you know. So it's just natural. Bless to everyone, you know.
Give thanks. Yeah, Rastafari.
Where to next? Where's your next performance?
Well, my next performance is in Portugal. Yeah, so I'll leave here for Portugal, and then Poland, then Vienna, Austria. Then we're in Amsterdam, so Jah work never stop, you know. So we give him thanks and praise for health and strength, and to keep it going, you know, because 20 years I was still going, so yeah man, give thanks.
Anthony B and all the other hydrants. I'm Rootsmaster, WWOZ, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yes,
welcome to Cali, welcome to Humboldt County, and to Reggae on the River.
give thanks, give thanks. Yes, sir.
If I recollect, Anthony B, your first album was 20 years ago. Was it 1996?
Yeah, the first album.
Wow, seemed like only yesterday.
Telling you, it's like only yesterday. You know?
And lo and behold, all these many years later, you've had 20 album release, approximately over 1,000 single. You have your own label that you've had since 2002.
Yeah.
And despite the successes, my friend, I've yet to hear any of your selection, disrespect women. I've yet to hear anything you put out that's gun lyrics. How do you stay above the fray and not let success overwhelm you? Because so many others, you know, it has happened to.
First I want to say is give credit to my grandmother, you know, because I grew with that old soul, you know? So from being a young child, it's like, you know, you grow with your granny, so my friends used to say me think old. You understand? So it makes you more spiritually aware and closer. It drives certain form of respect in you from early. So it's like my first approach to music. I've never wanted to sing a song and then after turn it off and sing my mother. And me hear my father, hear my auntie, I come here and say, yo, turn off that. And you know, it's your song. So that was my first thinking of music, because even before I become a Rastafarian, because I started out music as a young youth, just going to school, but my first thought, I don't want to hide and sing, feel embarrassed over what you're doing, so that was a strong point for me, and just keep doing what I'm doing. As I explained to them earlier, I'm a very realistic thinker. So there's a lot of things that I think about, but I try to look at it, break it down in reality. And as I say, look at dancehall music and look at reggae music itself in its true essence. I still don't see why I would go and try to become that dancehall artist that do all of this, because I don't see the benefits. Put it on a scale of 1 to 1. I still don't see the benefits. It won't make you economically richer. It won't make you spiritually richer. It won't let you tour the world more. It won't let you more popular. It won't give you a longer lasting career. So it's to me, it's child play. It's like going to school and doing everything that children do, and now you become an adult and you still only want to do everything that children do. That seems dumb to me. So that's why I've never tried to leave from this path of being a conscious artist or a very cultural artist, because many shows that I get around the world is not even because I'm an entertainer, it's because I'm a conscious entertainer.
Yes.
You understand? So I went to India, not because I'm a reggae entertainer, it's because what I represent. So they would send for me in India, and it's like a woman movement. And they say, oh, Anthony, we're trying to fight for the rights of women, and they put together a concert. And I'm an artist that they select from Jamaica. And it's the same thing that they're saying. They're saying because I'm a person that's all like I stand up for a woman. And as a man who stand up for a woman, that's somebody that they want to come and perform at their show. So when you look at the significant, when they stand up for something significant, and if you look at the people who we remember in life today, the Bob Marley, the Malcolm X, the Peter Tosh, the Martin Luther King, the John F. Kennedy, the John Lennon, it's people who mean something will be remembered. You know? So I still can't search and find the avenue that make you more powerful when you do stupid music or do dancehall music or do crazy music, because there is no scale, there is no blueprint that someone can put before me to show me that yes, this make you more popular. This make, because where no dancehall artist cannot go around the world like a cultural reggae artist do. Because as I say, there's a dancehall festival maybe in Miami, best of the best. Maybe there's one in New York, maybe there's one in London, one in Jamaica. That's it. But let's say reggae festival. Reggae festival is everywhere. Reggae festival is everywhere. Everywhere. I went to an island I didn't even know exists because I didn't see it on the map. It's called New Caledonia. It's after Australia. And 90% of us will say the world done at Australia.
True.
But it depends upon the map that we get. So this is it, and why I get the chance to go to a country like this is because I'm a conscious reggae entertainer. And these people is fighting for their freedom because they're saying France is trying to control their country. They are called the Kanak people. You understand? So they call their New Caledonia. And they see me as a freedom fighter. So they got their Freedom Day and 35,000 people, and I'm the artist that they request because they want the freedom fighter to come and help them. So this significant purpose and reason give you more credibility, it give you more economical power, it give you a longer lasting career. So I don't see, I'm just trying to give you so much reason for me to stay conscious. So, you understand?
Yes, this could go on now, I'm sure. You've definitely stayed true to the message, to taking dancehall, inspiring dancehall to stay conscious despite adversity, despite the lack of respect by the industry, the executives, you see, commercial radio. You know, because they don't want to promote positivity. They don't want to promote unity. And many of your selection that you performed tonight, I kept hearing the word freedom over. The establishment don't want that to be.
They don't want.
They want people to continue to feel that they are powerless, and potential slave powerless. So you're to be commended. Highly commended.
Give thanks.
Give thanks.
Yeah, man, let Jah be praised.
Yes.
I know you were talking about dancehall. I want your take on Vybz Kartel, because he's one of the leading dancehall artists out of Jamaica right now. Although he's beyond bar. You know, your take on the whole thing with Vybz Kartel take the music and take it to a different level. You know? I mean, and he's commercially successful too. You know that.
Well, what I want to say as a positive person, in every negative, I try to take the positive. And my positiveness out of that whole scenario is that he's a father and he's taking care of his family from behind the bar. So I wouldn't even say nothing negative about a father like that, because many fathers outside that don't even turn around to look back at their children. So you understand, if you check, there's so much single mothers in the world today, and the father is free. It's not like he's in bar or he's in prison. So to have a father behind the bar taking care of his family, I don't think the Almighty would like me to say nothing bad about that. You understand? So this is how I try to look at. As I tell you that when you grow with an older person, they always make some phrases. You understand? Because my granny said big sense out of nonsense.
Yeah.
She understand? So that's true. He said, if this look like a stupid situation, then what is the sense in it? Let's look for the sense in it. So this is the greatest sense I could see in this thing, is that being a father, not being there, being in prison, incarcerated, still taking care of your kids. What? all respect to you, man. I got nothing bad to say about it. You understand? Because as I said, no one knows tomorrow. You understand? Maybe if you don't know when I was a kid, you would never believe I would be a conscious artist. Because when we are youth and decide, I tell you certain things, because we are youth, and that's why every great book and every great man say forgive me for the days of our youth, you know, because that's what being a youth is. And if you check it out, that's why the father saying give you time. Sometimes I call upon some man till them are 50. And realize, so, well, 50, they'll check you back. You're ready, because you're supposed to go through with your time. You understand? And you're supposed to see it all now, because as I always say, no care how much school you go, how much degree you earn, experience is still the greatest teacher.
True.
You understand? And time is still the greatest master. So, you understand? That's it.
I want to thank you for being here today, and your guests as well. Thank you for coming here to Reggae on the River. Any last closing thoughts here this evening?
Well, we just want to thank everybody for coming out and keep supporting consciousness and keep supporting reggae music. Because we're living in a chaotic time, you know. You understand? A confused world. And sometimes, you know, all different kind of things said and all different kind of action come across. So you still have to comment the people, or we still see people from different race, different culture, you understand, different background, still spend them time and push up them effort and come out and still stand up for something conscious. You understand? We have to tell them thanks and keep doing it. And you see, whereas when we see the woman them and the empress them stand up and fight, we have to make them know, say, yeah, we know you're a rock and you're a backstone and we honor you, you know. Because I think this is what we have to say, because this is our only medium sometimes we get to tell the people who is fighting for consciousness thanks. Because as the Lion said, the mass media not really promoting the saints in the community. You understand? So it's like angel and demon. But the angel not get no news. It's the demon that get the news. You understand? So you might go and help a lot of, you might be one of the ladies in this community that every day you help an old lady, or every day you help a homeless person, every day you help a lady out there who is trying to fight with an illness. But the news won't talk about you. But one man come and throw a buckle through a window in a restaurant and he's all over the news. So it's like angel and demon. So we have to give thanks and tell the angels and the good Samaritans and the good disciples and the people who still open their heart and still trust and still have the confidence to jump in your car and go meet and look at some strange people from a different country and still love our music. We have to tell you thanks, you know. And that's what we have to say. Just keep supporting Reggae at the River, because it has been a cornerstone not only for me but for many of us, many family. You understand? And there's many more youths who are still fighting for consciousness to keep it going. So we have to tell the team and the supporters and the organizers that, yeah man, we thank you all to still doing it. You know, cause we know the pressure, we know the hardship, but you understand? So when people can come out and fight to make something happen, and it is not their culture, it is not their way of life, because they believe in it and it inspires them and influence them. You have to tell them thanks a lot, you know, because we don't really have an Olympic for reggae music, and we don't really have a World Cup or a reggae Grammy or Billboard. So these are a little platform. We don't want to see them go away, you know, so we have to tell you thanks and just keep writing good things about the festival and keep help. You understand? Keep people coming out, because it's a positiveness and it's been here for years. We don't want to lose something like this. You understand? And this is the only fight we can fight to keep these things going, is to write about it and highlight and make people see that, okay, then the community support the positiveness of it. And we know sometimes a lot of negative things happen, but as we say, there's an old time song in Jamaica say, all they write about in the foreign press, you understand, is if somebody squeeze somebody and broke somebody's foot or hear about it, but no matter what else they do in Jamaica, it don't come in the foreign press. So this is what we want. When we got events like this, you try to look for the little things that sometimes make more sense, and it is more inspirational to write about than sometimes the little negative things, because in all of us sometimes, even with kids, we see them do good things and bad things, but we now use the bad things and say, well, our child is gonna end up to be somebody bad. It's just a day like that, but we still have the best, hope for the best. So just keep writing positive things, man, and keep supporting it, you know. Rastafari, give thanks to the love, and it's last year I got it going out and before with it, you know. Rastafari.
Yeah, man, I said, keep the reggae in the river, you know? Keep it clean, you know what I mean? I love it. Keep the reggae in the river. Yeah.
Keep it.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for coming and participating in the KMUD Press Tent this year. We look forward to seeing you all in 2017.
Yeah, yo, it's Anthony B, and remember you're in tune to Vid by Bill, YouTube #1, real Vid by Bill. Reggae music and pan top and it ain't no stopping us, now. I will me say a long time in a year no good music I play. So we been a request to every DJ, make we build back vibes. Come on and make we build back vibes. Yeah, all over the world me hear the people them a say, what happened to the music in a Kingston jail? Make we build back vibes.
Stay and give thanks, you know what I mean, and I must say, give thanks to Anthony B to give her the opportunity to perform on the stage, you know. Grateful, Anthony B, blessed brother, give thanks, you see me? Vice of the man called Fyakin for the night banking, see? Bless you.
Alright, man.